Good morning, Paleo Keepers, and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. We're at Newa Park, and today I'm going to be making my first ever restaurant. I've never actually made, properly gone into full details in restaurants. I did include one on a sauropod enclosure, but I never just sort of completely mess around with it, especially somewhat internally as well. And the idea behind this is next week we're going to come back to this and build an enclosure around it. So this week we're just going to make the restaurant itself, try and give it like a almost modern vibe, but it still uses like a lot of natural wood and has a lot of open glass windows, because obviously if you're in there eating, you also want to go and see the dinosaurs themselves. I had a lot of fun making this. I really enjoyed just building a building, and it's probably one of my favorite things about this game is it's like Planet Zoo. The level of detail is fun, but it's even more I don't know how to explain it really. You can do a lot more of this than you can do with Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo you can do a lot with anyways, but I always struggle myself because of how the grid system works, and the items aren't changeable, and you've got to mess around, and you can't re-glue stuff together. Like with this here, I can make 3 different parts, select the whole thing, and just bring everything together into one building. I know you can do it with scenery and things, or you just make a blueprint, but once you made a blueprint, they're still all separate pieces. And I don't know why, it drives me bad, that little feature. So this is one of the things that I really like in prehistoric building, is that I can glue all these pieces together to be just one thing, and then I don't have to mess around with it, sort of thing. So I had a little break there to try and figure out how I was going to do the front, because I didn't like the gap. I didn't want to stretch or mold the fencing to fit that little bit of gap. So I thought, you know what, we'll make a nice little concrete front, or barrier even sort of thing, around the wood, and we'll do a lovely planter either side. And then I did go through the plants, having a look at what I could do best and what I'd enjoy. And we picked a fair few plants. My favourite thing, I always say it right, it's like topiary or something like that you call them, the bush art. I really struggle with pronunciation. But yeah, we go for a sauropod in the end. I love the fact as well that there's a stegosaurus in there. I really want stegosaurus in this game. I'm guessing we're going to get one eventually, and I bet it's going to look so cool. I really hope they do the walking with dinosaur style stegosaurus as well, with the colours, because that was literally, it's probably one of my favourite depictions of stegosaurus. But I know I'm super excited for Ankylosaurus coming in, and the next update, I'm really excited for it, just because we're getting 2 new sauropods, we're getting an Ankylosaurus. I said, I think it was a while ago, I'd love to see how they make Ankylosaurus and the way they're going to show it off in their game. I love the fact it's almost cube-like. It's really cool design. So yeah, you can bet that I'm definitely making an enclosure for that as soon as that hits in the game. But yeah, we go to the outside. I've decorated the kitchen. We're just going to do a little bit of simple outdoor seating with little sun protection so they don't get sunburn. And I was when I was messing around the kitchen, I was kind of thinking, how do I make a fridge? So that's probably going to be something I'm going to experiment with later on, probably off camera, and then add it. And then I'll probably show you when I build the actual enclosure itself, because I also want to try and make an oven in there, because obviously they're items we don't actually have, so we've got to make those from scratch. I just got to go and figure out how I'm going to do that and make it look so it actually is what it's meant to be. But yeah, we just go around adding some extra features to the outside of the building, so it doesn't look completely flat, so it just has a bit more character to it. We also change it so you can't see the top of the roof. We make our own indoor roof, which just adds a little bit more realism, I think. I know it's wood on the outside and inside, but I actually really like that look, so I want to keep that the same rather than plastering it up like I've done with the ceiling. It's kind of like a plaster effect. I don't know what happened to the kitchen. I must have did something without noticing where it goes all black, but I did change it back to that sort of kitchen tile look I was going for. Add lights here and there to the outside of the building, so then at night time you can actually see what you're doing. I changed the path a bit because a lot of the guests were just glitching through the staircase I'd made and gone underneath. We don't see the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper is currently underneath there. I have reported that bug, so hopefully we'll see a fix to that. And I find it funny. I really do enjoy it. And like the little bugs you find, it's almost like Fallout. It's like a feature. Definitely makes me laugh. I was like, where's the staff member? It says it's staff, but I can't. And I went under the building and went, ah, there she is, working hard. But anyways, I hope this has given you some inspiration, and thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.